Hi everyone, and welcome to Southern Motors, Michigan's leading muscle and classic car dealer since 1978. Remember, you can always go online and check out our updated inventory at southernmotors.com. Today, guys, going to take a look at a gorgeous 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner. This is original RM VIN, guys, so it is a real Roadrunner. And guys, this car has 10 miles on a complete rotisserie restoration. Factory color combination. This is original burgundy metallic with the black vinyl interior, although they have added bucket seats in the console. A lot of people don't know this, but in 68, buckets and console were not available on a Roadrunner. They were all bench seat column shift cars. This is the first year for the Roadrunner. I believe this is a GTX actually interior that's in the car. But beautiful car, slick paint. It is just as nice on the bottom as it is on the top. Completely body color underneath. Super cool car. Neat story behind it. This car was disassembled for restoration over 10 years ago. They figured it was about 12 years ago this car was torn apart. It's been sitting in a storage facility, painted, disassembled, and the guy just never had the money to actually put the car back together. That's where a lot of people don't understand when you're building these cars. It's very expensive to do it. $20-some thousand just to paint this car, guys. So a gentleman that we knew, he actually bought the car, reassembled it, and then we bought it. So there's 10 miles, like I say, on this car since it's been restored. So the one thing I will tell you, there is going to be some shakedown on these cars. Whenever you have a fresh restoration like that, you're going to be doing a little shakedown. There's a couple little things I noticed in the paint. You can see it's got the original grill still, so there's a couple little marks in the grill. But there is a couple little touch-up marks, I think, when they were reassembling or when it was sitting in storage, guys. It had got a couple little scratches in the paint. New bumpers, new fender mount turn signals, they do work. Slick paint, guys. Of course, it's got the blacked out hood treatment. Brand new wheels and tires. I just put those on there. Speaking of some things that we've got to do, we've got to adjust. The wipers do work, but we got to adjust them. Slick burgundy painted. Again, this is the original color combination. Original rear glass. You can see pretty paint. Here's where I'm talking about. There was a couple, both sides are like that. They had to touch it up a little bit. I don't know if, like say, sitting in storage, something happened, but both sides have had a little touch. I do have some touch-up paints in the glove box for the car. Nice and straight down the sides. They did a good job with the body work, paint work. I believe this car's got the original quarters still on it. The car's nice and straight. Those, again, brand new rubber. Those are BF Goodrich Radial TAs all the way around it. Brand new 15-inch Magnums. I put those on the car. They had the original 14-inch wheels. I didn't like those, so I put the new chrome Magnums. Plus, they were pretty beat up. Probably original to the car. I love 68s because I love the little marker lights on it. Those are 255 60 15s in the rear and 235 60 15s in the front. They have upgraded this car to front disc brakes. This car, so they didn't have VINs on the blocks in 68, guys. So, but this is an original date code 68, 383, 335 horse engine. So it very well, it's supposed to be the original engine, but like I say, they didn't put VINs, so you can't technically call them matching numbers. You can see it's got the Mopar radiator, original number still on your core support. Power steering, they've upgraded to power disc brakes, stock intake and exhaust manifolds. 727 Torqueflite automatic trans is your original fender tag. Detailed up very nice underneath the hood. I I've ordered the original beep beep horn went bad, so I've ordered a horn for it. But like I say, I'm always cautious and make sure that I, explain this to people. When you've got no miles on these cars, there's going to be some shakedown. Like I know this door handle needs to be adjusted. We'll pull that apart. It's brand new door handles, and the striker needs to be adjusted a little bit. I know those wipers need to be adjusted. Because there's no miles. There's no shakedown miles on these cars, or on this car. They've added speakers in the dash there. Those are not original. A-pillar chrome is pretty doggone nice, guys. Little wear, but that's pretty nice. New mirrors. You can see another little touch-up mark there. New door handles. I know this button needs to be adjusted. It's just not pushing in or making the connection. New door rubbers. Door skins are nice and clean. New sill plates, new carpet. I've ordered new floor mats for it. Again, the buckets and console were added. A lot of people don't know that, but this was not available in '68. Heck, only 10% of them got them in '69 and '70. The majority, 90% of these cars were bench seats with a column shift. I think this is a GTX interior. Fits nice, looks good. Showing 1359 on your odometer, guys. Like I say, there's 10. That's probably 101 on the actual car, but it's got 10 miles on the restoration. I don't even know if it's got 10. I mean, it's if it is, it's barely over. Factory dash, AM radio works, dual exhaust, factory 8 3/4, 323 rear end. All your brake lines are brand new. Painted all body color here in the trunk like it should be. Again, it's all body color. You can see it's still, that looks like this, the insulation. So I'd say it probably has the original core. See, it's all, I believe it's got the original trunk pan in it. Old tin can Mopar. And literally, when I show you the bottom here, you can literally put mirrors underneath this thing and show it. Beautiful underneath. Pretty car. I love the burgundy. Again, that is original. And it was a black interior car, but it would have been a bench seat column shift. Seats are nice. Car drives good. Jordan's been behind the wheel for the majority of it. He's been the one driving it, so I told him we just want to put some miles on it. Again, radio worked. Console shows a little wear, but it's pretty doggone nice. But your little lights and stuff work, so they hooked all that stuff up. Again, new door handles, new dual chrome mirrors. Again, A-pillar chrome is pretty doggone nice. Squeaky belt. Have the guys look at it, but again, there's going to be adjustment, guys. There's hardly any miles on that car. Fender mount turn signals work. Gauges are all functional. Actually, it's charging hard, so it might just, the battery might be low or something. Maybe we made that belt squeak. Turn signals, all that stuff worked. I don't think the backup lights work. Nope. Car's got a good sound, you know. Blower motor works, radio does work. There he goes, yep. Blower motor works. don't turn those wipers on. They need to be adjusted. Fender mount. There it is. Yeah, that belt probably needs to be adjusted. You can hear it squeaking a little bit. Again, make sure you keep track of our inventory, guys. You can do that at southernmotors.com. Another great way to keep in touch with us is through our Instagram or our Facebook page. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube page, guys. You can do that by clicking a little button there at the bottom. That way you get a notification every time we post a new video, guys. That's a pretty doggone car right there. 15 by 8s in the rear, 7s I believe in the front. Now, those might be 8s. I take that back. Those might be 8s all the way around I put on there. The door's open, Jordan. Pretty car, man. The car's got a good look. Car sits good. I love the chrome magnums on there.